Well, I do have the option of going back to the previous stream, but just like Steve is learning, programming and debugging at a breakneck speed, I too am ideally learning the game. So hopefully I make less bonehead mistakes and can move the series along much quicker. Oh, let's find out what I have learned and what I haven't learned. So we're going to start a new game. Let's go with Imperial Order because, you know, Empire's got an Empire. Still not confident enough to go against MPRs. Maybe later I will finally do that, but now not so much. When we do find MPRs, I want them to activate. We'll let commanders' political bonuses play merry hell with us, and I like jump points being stable. I don't mind finding them, but I want them to be stable. And let's make Earth a bit richer, so ideally I don't have to manually do that. I'm gonna bring them down about 10%. I'm gonna go with like a 50 here. We're just gonna cut everything in half. We're gonna go for a longer game, but not quite as long as I've seen some people do on the Discord, so that's something. Also post this on So, yeah, we are going to learn. Also, there are two things that I'm going to do a bit differently. One is to have the Aurora Wiki on hand at all times, because it is important as heck. All the questions can be there, or like most of your answers you can find there. Or you just hop on over to the glorious old Discord channel and you just ask the question. A lot of people there, including Siberian. Enter Elysium was asking questions, so maybe you guys will see something if you're a fan of his channel later down the line. I hope so. I want to see Enter Elysium's take as well. And I'm just gonna send off a little text and set my phone on vibrate. So hopefully it's not as obnoxious. Also, this game has like consumed me these past couple of days. I just find it so want to play it. Look at it. Yeah, alright. I mean, if we get enough viewers, I'm gonna ask them, what do you guys want to do? I'm gonna create this game. Now we've got the race window with our, I'd say the TIE bomber. Class theme, orc. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I won't be able to pronounce any of those. Let us not fuck up this time. So what do we want to do for... Oh, crap. What I want to do is turn off known star systems. So... hopefully that's not predetermined. I'm gonna check that off when we get rolling. Hopefully. Can I hit cancel and not fuck everything up? Oh, it did not like that. I foresee imminent bug. Thankfully no one's watching just yet. Yep. Nothing. Nothing. Anyway, let's just relaunch. You can see all my magnificent stuff everywhere. my crazy desktop full of stuff and things. Oh wow. Right, so I should probably... This game. Yes. Oopsies! Anyhow, so, done goofed. Starting a new game under 1.72. Damn, guy works like a machine. What I wanted to do was click this, but, I'm gonna take everything with me. Boost up that so I don't manually have to do it, because I'm still learning. Fuck, I don't know what I'm doing half the time. Go with similar settings. We're just gonna half all this. Some people have gone for like a 10%. Not 500 times. Woohoo! No. And you see that a lot when you go onto the Discord. It's a great place to find all the stuff and things. Stuff and things. Right, Imperial Order yet again. Did I done goof? No, I like maintenance. It's just another thing I have to worry about, which is fine. It's all part of that logistical challenge. Okay, great game. And theoretically, because it's in this category, you can turn it off at any time. So if it gets really annoying, click. And done. So system theme. So what do we want to do? Yeah, sure. Okay, now since we aren't playing against other races, we can do a conventional start. I am new. I'm going to bump this a little bit. None of this particularly matters. Let's be particularly xenophobic. Because good xenophobic translators. I don't think any of these matter for me as a player, but I'm pretty sure these two actually do matter as numbers to look at. Now, do I just want to bump this up a little bit? Or do I just want to keep what we have and we go from there? Yeah, I did improve Earth's starting resources. Name theme, Romanian. Man, I thought butchering those French names were bad. Yikes. So, I will try to keep this flag. Or maybe not. Maybe I will change the theme. Maybe we won't go that. Or I could just be lazy and just go roll with it. Yeah, we'll just roll with it. Kill all the Xeno scum. Wow! Go all the way down here. Just go all the way down. The Necrons. I had an army of them when I was younger. I like this man's hat. It is a fancy hat. But we're gonna go with this gent. And the hull. It's pretty. You've probably seen a couple other people done this one. Pretty stock standard stuff. Oh man, I've already gone past it. I know it's over here, just the way this window is. I've done this enough times. Here we go. Then the station. Gothica. Okay, class theme. At least this time with the class theme. The class theme for Warhammer 40k. I don't have to add in captain. Yeah, that's. Oh, rank themes. Whoops. Class theme. Probably get this up to the same area. Warhammer 40k. Game theme Romanian. Warhammer 40k. I can probably pronounce these things, so you know, Imperium of Man. We're just gonna. This is gonna be for the Emperor. Actually, Emperor is like RP wise. That was like. There's like 24th century. There's 24th millennium. There's only war. I know they had to fight the Men of Iron when humanity was out and about, and then they rebelled. Long ass war. Earth kind of, you know, went to the wayside a bit. And the Emperor, before he became an emperor, was in the Himalayan mountains. kind of concocted his superior super soldiers, Space Marines. It's been a while, so I don't know how entirely accurate that is. But I remember it's just another science fiction I enjoyed. My favorite races were the Tau and the Necrons. Although you can never really hate the Imperium. It's just classic. Terran. We'll go with Terran. Earth. Eva. Actually, we'll just go with Imperial. Humans, fine. We are that. We've modified a few things, make it a little bit easier on us, but we're gonna build everything from the ground up. So I've changed a few. So this bug was fixed. That was the main thing why I wanted to start this. Because I did want to, you know, enjoy the system themes that we set. So let us start. Create. Let's go. So I've learned a few things since. I'm going to try to increase the pace, not leave my system after 40 years. Maybe start exploring after about 10, depending. I get the stuff that I need. So, what did we get in our giant bag of commanders? Fuck! Well, at least we got construction and production, so we can get the Trans-Newtonian tech. No logistics, none of the weapons, none of the fucking sensors. Shit. Malagus Domitian. Mission. Sure, we got 3 guys in defensive systems. Fuck me. And like 3 in bike. Relax. I'll turn that on. My sanity. Send these guys where they need to go. At least we got our construction guy. Possibly the only... And a power and propulsion, so I guess in the meantime, while I wait for some sensor dudes. Fuck. All kinds of suck, right? Okay, how long do we have until... So that's about 2 years, so in the meantime, let's build up what? I guess I can build up a few financial centers. So we have a ton of people that are going to be unemployed. They're going to be unemployed for a long time. Start building up my racial wealth. We're going to need that to do a lot of things. Build 10. If we build 20, we'll go with 20 for now. How long that will take us? 2028? That's fine. Eventually we'll turn down this cap when we start the conversion. Let's see. What do we do? So we have the science going underway. I guess it's just a matter of waiting. I guess we should see if we can assign a scientist as a commandant of the Academy on Earth to provide better bonuses. Because I'm not going to aim for quality until we can get these filled up. Well, the first things I'm going to do is... balls, man. Oh, good. Researching Trans-Newtonian technology. Commandant. Is that one of our free guys? Yeah, he's on defensive systems. Right. Research admin. He's actually the best we've got, so I'm going to assign him. And hopefully he provides us better scientists in the long run. Okay. How did we do resource-wise with the 500% bonus? Not so well. This is important, so is the duranium. I could double it, and we'll see where we are at. Like once we start actually getting decent mines, we're gonna just plow right through what we have here. So hopefully we got good ones. What we need our bloody well sensor guy, because after we get Trans-Newtonian, We are going to immediately rush into sensor technology, so we can pump out. Well, there are 3 things here that I want: sensor, science department, and because it's a military ship, main engineering. I feel like we had a shitty luck last time too, but I think we had, like, the only scientist type we missed last time around was logistics, and that didn't hurt nearly as bad. So this time around, I'm going to, actually, curiosity. What do we need to develop? Are we already good to go for, say, so we need one of these right off the bat, because what we're gonna do is, instead of setting aside, how's Galaxy Conquest going? Not at all. I got 1.72, just started, and I've learned a few things since, so see how long I can get this series going, because there are a few changes that were really good. I say that all the time, and it's a great learning experience. Time to get this rolling. It's gonna be a while, my friends. I can only hope that I learn this game at the same rate that Steve is able to, like, pump out updates. New admin. I'm gonna put this over here to the side, and I'll try to show you it when it becomes relevant. Right now, I'm mostly looking for scientists. Because, you know, the flashing is exactly very riveting. I guess we could do 5-day ticks. Here, 5-day ticks for everyone. How are we looking science-wise? Still working on this, gotta pump that out. Right? Man's machine, he's just like pumping out update after update after update, and it's fantastic. They also came to a pretty reasonable conclusion to the whole modding thing going on. I'm not gonna delve into that. It's not my place, but you can find that everywhere in the forums. Maybe avoid the Reddit. We got a little bit too heated there, I feel, but overall, I think it ended well. So now we're gonna do 5-day ticks. If I click it properly, now we're doing 5-day ticks. Okay. Give me scientists. I don't care about new naval officers, motherfuckers. Commander, new naval. Commander health. Experience. Come on. Show me the news that I actually want. Well, we finished the research before we actually got the different kind of scientists. Yeah, like, I understand his point of view. He basically just wants to limit the bug reports coming in. But the compromise was that, you know, you get permission to do it, so he gets to control basically who can mod it, and it limits potentiality of bug reports that are due to mods. Okay, so let's see. We don't even have a goddamn sensor guide, motherfucker. Ah! Okay, so in the meantime... Yeah, still no sensor, dude. We do, however, have power and propulsion. So... what I need are grav sensors. I mean, geological sensors. We will eventually need jump point theory. I'm not going to do that yet. I think I'll pump out some really quick engine tech using Horus Hephaestus here. Actually, I think we'll split the ones that we have. This guy will use 4, and we'll use the other in construction production. Do we have a logistics guy? We do not. Ground combat, not needed right now. Also sucks we don't have an energy weapon guy. My plan for early game production value was these fighters, because one, I don't have to retool a shipyard for it. I can pump out a lot of them quickly and scrap them relatively easy, and per poundage, plasma carronades would probably be really good at providing the PPV. Yeah, this is my. It's I'm having a hard time thinking what I want to do. So I think we'll focus on engine stuff while we wait for scientists to roll in, and we need to increase our military academy at least to level 2 so we can produce more. Because we're getting really shitty luck on the rolls right now. Yeah, there are a couple things in here that I want before I send out the first generation of geological survey ships, which is going to be this, and main engineering. For now, let us work on engine technology, because we got the spare time. 4. We will just pump out the really quick stuff. Don't really care about power plant stuff, not gonna bother. And yeah, we'll try to make more efficient engines over time. Construction and production, we want you to go through, like, just to pound out a few of this easy stuff. So we're gonna need that, wealth creation, we're gonna need construction. For what we're doing, we're gonna need fighter. This is all lets us down a queue. And then we'll get the no. Whoops. Found out these. That's a pretty higher costing one. Just get that. We'll get the other ones in time. What is tractor beams under? Logistics? Yeah. We're gonna need that for tugboats, just in case we fuck up. For tankers, we're gonna need these two. For colliers, we're gonna need these. We're gonna want these to help increase what we can support on our planet, because we start with 5 maintenance facilities, and I believe that allows us to keep the maintenance clock, the deployment clock from ticking based on the tonnage provided here. And they'll fail in orbit if we do not give them what we need. So, that said, let us. I also realized that I can do this. Let's limit this down to 20%. 40%, let us increase the amount of construction. So 400, create. Let us increase to about 200 mines. That leaves us about 200 more to convert. Insufficient queue. We oh fuck me! I forgot to actually hit modify on this. There we go. So up. So we should be working on all 3 of those at the same time. Yeah. Let's see where that leaves us. The construction factories will take the longest to finish, but as we build more of these, we'll get more construction capacity. Yeah, I like the look of that. Tech is being handled. Let's roll. Still have the events up. Come on, game. Roll me scientist. Okay. Well, research got completed. I'm just gonna have the events off to the side, mostly because it just flickers, and I don't think that would be great to watch. Back color. Most of the time I actually don't run it off to the side, but I want to pay a bit more attention to the game. So, and I'll try to move it over every so often so you guys get a rough feel of what I'm looking at. So, basically, pressurized water reactor finished up. Anything we like? No, mother. All these things that we don't need. Well, defensive systems are useful, but none of those scientists are actually good. Right, I need to be here, yeah. Let's get this nuclear thermal technology. Add to queue. I mean, if we get to a certain engine tech and we still haven't gotten what we wanted, I'm just gonna bite the bullet and assign people that I really don't want to assign. Yeah, you can fuck off, and so can you. Yeah, that's fine. Come on, fucking scientist. Ground force officer. I also want to mark it so I can more easily see it. Oh, another research. Banged out the fuel efficiency. Excellent. More efficient fuel. Less sorium that we eat. Well, less fuel that we eat. Keep going. Ah. Scientist. So I want to see this more often when I come across it. So what do I want to use for new scientist? Orange I typically use for completion. Yellow is just obnoxious. That one doesn't seem bad. Yeah, that works out well. Reasonably well. Sticks out. Carry on then. Oh, right. Let's auto you. Nuclear thermal is done. Oh, let's just anything good? No. Probably another goddamn biology and genetics. I don't need that yet. Okay, really, we just finished nuclear thermal? Right. Let's add jump into that queue. Let's see, another... wealth generation was completed. Excellent. Road pressure water reactor was done. Things are moving along. That unlocks a new engine for us. Improved nuclear thermal engine. This will be done by next year in May. Our wealth is growing at a reasonably good clip. New scientists. Sensors! Excellent! Good. Good, good, good. Next we can get, I'm gonna let this guy finish? Or is there one more thing I could get? I mean, that's not bad. That probably would take a lot, though, with just 4. That'll be done by December. You know what? That's not too important right now. I would rather do other things in the meantime. Let's see. because it's about 5,000. It's going to take a fair while. See here. Let's just pump out a couple more of these engine techs. Basically get the very cheap stuff done. Maximum engine size thing. Don't care about yet. What did I just add? I'll remove that from the queue. Yeah, don't need that. Like this I would rather get before I get these two. I'm not making military ships yet. I guess we could get that, but we don't need it. Next thing on my list, we're gonna need at least this, because it gives us pretty high caliber carronade. Then we're just gonna pump out that cannon. And I need to make an engine for the fighters. They need to be under 500. What else would it need? That's probably all we need to make the fighters provide the PPV that we require. We're also going to need to be able to build them, so one of the first things I have to add into my construction queue. Also, those financial centers are done, so that frees up 20% of our productivity. I mean, we can get 4 things going at the same time if we just do this, and we just queue up things with 25%. So we still have about 200 conventional industry that we aren't dealing with, so we're going to need fuel refineries. We're going to need a fair amount of those, so just create. I don't need to worry about maintenance yet. We're left with another 100. I'm going to need these bad boys, so do 50 for now. What do we want to use the last 50 on? I guess we could use it on ordnance, but we don't need ordnance yet. I mean, we could just build it to have it. It's jobs, provides wealth. And we have the titanium for it. Yeah. Good enough. That deals with all the stuff. And we want one more of these. I value this more, so I'm going to just pump it up. Okay. We're doing, tech-wise, we're doing great. And I want to round out with at least more research facilities. 2 and 25. Roll with it. Let's go. Still looking for scientists. We need an energy weapons guy. Naval officer, research completed. Now it's construction. Go. New scientist, defensive systems. Son of a bitch. Sciences, nuclear thermal engine. So again, this is what I'm seeing. So this is that scientist I was referring to, Isidore Adonai. Zador, I don't know. Horus is doing a fantastic job. Horus Hephaestus. That free up those facilities? No. Working on the pebble bed reactor. I guess we could do the next set of engines, and then we could start working on the censorship we need. Yeah, that sounds good. Sounds like a plan. While we wait for an energy weapons scientist to come out of the woodwork. Really? Lots of stuff just happened. Just a lot of commander experience and help. Come on then. There we go. Pebble bed reactor. Fantastic. So we're just going to finish off that last little bit of engine. I suspect, yeah, the nuclear pulse engine. It comes in at 4,000. So maybe we'll do this and the fuel consumption. Yeah, horse Hephaestus. Depends. How long is this going to take? 2 years. I mean, let's do it. I always kind of want to keep a good group of research facilities working on construction production tech. So the fighter factories are done on Terra. So when we get around to that, we'll make them orange, mostly so I can see when a thing is done. Varus Marine. That sounds rather traitorous for a civilian ship line. Now, will they give me back my legions? Good. We're still making a bit of money with everything going on. So, industry-wise... Okay, so we're working on the military academy right now. It's good. When will that be done? 2037? That's alright. Now, do I want to build more mines? Like, how are we doing so far? Not bad. We could probably build... Let's see how we are when that's done. Do we want to prepare anything? We could probably start preparing the startup infrastructure we're going to need. We should also get these shipyards starting to expand now that we got that going on. So you are my naval. Retool. Continue. Get 5,000 sets. You up to 40. That's a pretty good range. That's my understanding so far. I can probably build one more naval. I probably want to build 2 more commercials. So 1 of you, no, 2 of you. We'll build them separately. And 1 Von. Oh, I'm looking at it. Hurrah! Where are you? Oh, Lord. Yes. That was good. Excellent. Top play. New admin. Oh, Speaking of administrators, I'll get around to assigning one. One that is good in production. And then mining and wealth and population, I hope. Maybe not population, shipbuilding at least. So you do all the things but mining. You do the 2 things I really want you to do. And population growth. We got someone with... Oh, we almost had a contender. You're pretty good. Shipbuilding's not what I really am pressing, and he'll be able to take the rank up that eventually happens. Sorry, excuse me. Saboria Sedan, we will put you in charge of Earth. Superstitious, inflexible and dogmatic, paranoid. A model citizen of the Imperium. Let's see. Come on. Give me scientist of my dream. Energy weapons, please. Biology. Motherfucker. Stop it. Give me energy weapons. Well, fuel refinery's done. That's excellent. At least we got about 100 of you. We got more people. Yes. Yes. Alright, we can probably increase mining eventually. Getting close to this. What are we doing? So we're gonna have maybe another 100 mines? 100 mines cost. Maybe 100 mines is a bit too much. Well, it just means we'll mine it faster. How are we doing with corundium on Earth? Actually, one of our lowest bits. We'll hold off for now. 200's fine. Need to find more planets with stuff and things. Nuclear pulse engine technology, excellent. Then we are going to get that. And then we're going to start working on sensors. Yeah, I think that'll be... okay. So by the way, I decreased a lot of things in this with research rate. I also increased my racial research rate. So technically you should be progressing about the same rate. So the continual shipyard modified was done. So what I usually like for this is a dark blue. Picks out pretty well. I put it back off to the side. And the reason why I don't really like it on the screen is it just flickers way too much, and I wouldn't want to watch that. Job scientists, we're doing no, everything's going well. Rolling. CI mine is completed on Terra. Good, those mines were done. So we've got our lowest one is about 31 years on the titanium. It's fine. Empire mining wise, you're going up in all regards. What are we working on now? So the 2 research facilities. We're almost done that military academy. Hopefully that means we can pump out those scientists faster. We're still working on the 400 of these. What are we looking? Might want another 5 maintenance facilities. That'll bump us up to about 10,000 to support. We don't need to, but I think we should. Maybe we can pump out another 30 financial centers, round ourselves up to about... yeah, I think I will. Let's add that to the list. I'll give us about 50 to work with. Am I missing anything that I don't have? We will eventually need this. Likewise, cargo shuttle stations. Probably build 1 to prepare. I don't know, we'll find out. Okay, both my shipyards have modified. So they're at a pretty good place right now. Our ordnance factories are done. So these guys are done. Okay, keep rolling. Retirements. Experience, retirement. Sometimes I begin, so the military academy on Terra is done. Actually, flavorful reasons, we are just going to rename that. There. If I can spell properly. Eventually I'll rename it again to the Naval Academy, so I'm going to level this up a bit more. And we're going to let naval officers be in charge. I'll probably, something similar with like land, ground will be in charge on Mars, and Luna will probably just be a scientist generator. Just have a low level scientist in charge there. Horse is done on the engine stuff, so we have those research facilities available. So let's get this sensor dude. Leon Cruz? Or Curze? I don't know. So we need this. Great project. Actually, we're going to put you at the ends. We're just gonna get the stuff we need. Best utilize this. Yes, for now that will do. Yes! He has no bonus, but he can learn. Fucker. You damn bastard. You scientists, biology and genetics. Fuel production research was done. Oh, we're almost coming up on an hour. Too bad I can't shrink this window a bit. It's fine. I don't think that's done yet, but we're getting close to the... Yeah, we got 2 more on this queue. Production for maintenance. Shipyard cost savings. Okay. Just keep on rolling. Oh, we're just going to keep that guy going as well. See, what do we got? New scientist, defensive systems. God damn it. Give me what I want. An inactive lab. That's always good, actually. So we're gonna put that onto this because I want construction production top notch all the time. I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy. I just find very important tech. I tend to be very much focused on the economy. The economy will save the day in these kind of games. You may not have the best ship, but you can pump out more of them. Maybe it's the wrong way to go. Okay, someone must have passed for their health. Yep. Our only guy and goddamn sensors died. Motherfucker. He was killed in an accident. We don't have a replacement. Let's work on the energy weapons guy in the meantime. And then I guess we'll go back to energy. I mean, into armed propulsion. Do we have a logistics guy? Nope. Don't care. That's good. I guess I can just belt out conventional composite, like the armor stuff and damage control. Get at least uranium. That's something we could do. It's really annoying. Get a guy that we need, and he dies. Dipshit. All I can say about that. Eventually we will start researching this. We'll need these to open up the calibers, like the initial calibers, for those weapons. Commercial shipyard is done on Terra. So we want to continue capacity upgrade to 40,000. And +6. How's the Q doing? Q is doing fantastic. In fact, I need to think about what else I need it to do. We're gonna need a cargo. I think we're gonna need a cargo. Maybe we don't. I'm just going crazy. We're gonna need you. We're going to need... let's build 2,000. I probably don't need this many. And I don't know. We're almost done this. Let's build more construction factories. Another 200. We'll need about 1,200 duranium and 1,200 neutronium. Yeah, that'll be fine. Good. Let's move you up to the top of the queue. Just continuously making more of these. That'll be good. That'll give us about 600. Let's roll. New scientists, defensive systems. Shipyard commercial was finished. Excellent. We're going to upgrade that to about 40k as well. Continue capacity upgrade. 40 set. Go. Feel like I messed up. Nope. And go. Shortage of sorium. Well, that's not good. Guess we produce way too many. We got about 41 million in reserve, so let's just store up on our sorium. Apparently, just blitz through it all. Maybe we'll build a few more mines. The carronade is done. Did I miss? No, I didn't miss one. Power and propulsion, ground combat, energy weapons, defensive systems. Yeah, I guess we'll just pump this up very quick. So, let us get this. Yes. And I will add that to the project. Get that. Maybe I should add a third military academy. Because we're getting really shitty rolls. Yeah. I want that started before those financial. How are we doing money-wise? Still in the up. And just go. New admin. Research completed. Retired. I want to mark those retirements as well. Back color. Gray. Bunch of opposite armor. Just fit up quick. Good. This to this. That'll be done in 2040. I do want damage control. And I'm really just waiting for an energy. I mean, not energy one. Sensors. Vert CI. So all of our CI on Earth should be done. Yeah, all of our conventional industry is gone. Good. Fire mining. Bad. Even if we stop, yeah, our refineries are still employing workers, which is good because we need them for taxes. Carry on. See if it brings some of the stupid gits. Oh, small. Need new. I only need like. Really need. Yeah, I'll keep you. Yeah, you're important. You're not good, but you're the only one, so. Evil commander experience. New. Come on. Oh, an inactive lab. Oh, it's because we just finished the last bit of those facilities. So we're just gonna put them on here. Damage control will be done a bit quicker. What are we working on now? Financial centers. What? And then we're gonna get the stuff needed. I guess we could start putting out more fire research facilities. Like research is power. Are we missing anything? Yeah, I guess we'll just add into the queue more research facilities. Like, we're gonna need them. Another 10. We can afford that. Good. Excuse me, sorry. Guess eventually we're gonna have to start looking into mass drivers. Let's just build 5 for now. Get those lined up. Yeah, we are going through this pretty quick. We do have a fair amount in stock, but like everything, eats duranium. Maybe we will build another 100 of these. Another 100. Okay. Speaking of, we got what we needed. That was this, so we're going to create a project. Yeah. I walked into that one, so this is what I meant by create a project. So what we needed, grenades. Out of curiosity, how many tons is this? 200 tons. That's most of a fighter. A fighter can be no more than 500. Whatever. We'll design around it. It's really just got to be a husk. Also eats corundium. Yeah, great. I need it. Regardless of my feelings of the matter, I need someone to research that right away. We're gonna pull that out of CP because we'll catch up on this really quick. Because I'm going to focus a lot on that. So the Martellus Aurelius Advanced Defense Systems. That's a really nice name for a company. And we will choose you. And create project. How quick? June 20th? Really? Really? Well, it's gonna take a while, so that's fine. Carry on. Retirements, unassigned. Yep. And that cannon is done. Good. That'll be like one of the main components we put on these fighters we're gonna need to protect us. Actually, we can design that right now. Start slowly pumping them out, I guess? Question mark. Oh lord. Brain, work with me. I'll put you back for now. No, let's just wait until we get the updated armor. Naval shipyard complete. For now, we will just get this up to 5,000. We can always increase that later. And go. Retirement. So we got the shipyard savings, excellent. So we're gonna look back into here. Oh, a lot of things are working out in this regard. What we want to do is keep on, just get better research rate. We don't need this yet. We don't have a civilian economy to really take advantage of this, and we're not anywhere near that. And make more wealth, construct things faster, produce fighters faster. Just do all the things. We'll hold off on this. We'll just pump out the 5,000 stuff. And then maybe I'll reassign these guys somewhere else. Play it by ear. Archer Wilder. How long is that going to take? 42? Well, about a year, actually. 2 years, actually. If I look at the right area. 2 scientists, power and propulsion. Ah, that's good, but not what I need. Okay, so no one's watching right now, but it is time to take a quick little break. Stretch your legs. Take drinks. Prepare your water. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pay attention to chat. Okay, and we are gonna start back up really quick. Weekends are much better for streaming. Maybe I'll post this. And harangue me on YouTube, the YouTubes. It wasn't nearly as butchered this time around, so maybe I will. You guys can just take a long ass stream. Yeah. Still have a lot of wealth. Maybe I won't build that. I'll build them and then I just won't bother expanding for a while. This is actually not a very big plus. Once we get more research facilities, and we will, these aren't, they're important. But we need research more than we need, well, ways to settle. This will matter once we get some freighters up. Start exploring. Come on, sensor dude, sensor dude, sensor dude. I just have to bite the bullet. At least the shipbuilding companies are expanding well enough. Are we looking? Pretty positive. Military Academy was done, so let's see if that kicked out the administrator we did have. Who do we have a bunch of? We will use you, scientist. Terra. We can't use you. It's an R3, but we can use Archer Wilder. Who is our best bet? So I wish. Okay, he's not eligible. What makes people eligible and what makes them not? He is. Why? I don't really know. Anyhow, I want him in charge of, because it was available actually, it wasn't grayed out. So we did kick out the previous guy when we bumped it up to our 3. Rating 3. New scientist, what are you? And I missed it. Weapons, not sensors, that was for sure. Logistics either. Defensive systems. Edge. Come on! Give me the things I need. That's not how the games work. I'm pretty please, oh gods of scientist. I am gonna have to just bite the bullet and explore that. Financial centers were done. Eventual composite armor was done, so that means that Q was completed. Now let's just at least get the geranium armor. Lisai. Scientist. Russian production. Nice, but not what I need. Research rate was done. Excellent. Environments, inactive labs, so that means that construction is working out for us. Mining, how we doing? Let's bite that bullet. After we finish uranium. Well, we can start a new project. I do like doing multiples of 5, I guess. So let's go with power and propulsion. That's a pretty expensive one, but let's get this. Get Horus on job again. I'm gonna put at least 5 there. Maybe put another 5 into construction production. Uranium armor is done. So because gods were not willing today, we are going to just research geological survey sensors. And we're just gonna choose Titus here. It doesn't get any bonus. I wonder. Yeah, best gets like a racial bonus to research. It's a shame. Scientist, power and propulsion, biology and genetics. Or capacity task is done. Keep on going. Keep rolling me some scientists. Cargo shuttle station. So we're working on. Yeah, we're almost at the end of our queue. Mining wise, we're making enough uranium. Oh, I forgot to change the music. Empire mining. How much do we have? 28,000. We have like a fair amount in stock. What else do we need? Research is always needed. We probably don't have a whole lot of mercasium. Oh, we do actually. Quite a lot. Well, quite a lot is relative. I guess we could start another 10 research facilities. But we're probably better off just in more construction. Also, if you're wondering, this is the Victoria 2 soundtrack. Two minds will probably have noticed that a long time ago. Do you want out, kitty? I'll be right back. I think my cat wants out. The cat has been released, and we are back. So, in 163 years, basically, top one up here, this guy right here, Earth will be depleted. Everything. But at least we got plenty of sorium. I guess we just build another 100 mines. How much Rhenium do we have? See? Ooh. Maybe we won't. We are building those mines. That's probably why we're going through it pretty quick. I mean, another 10 is never bad. Never have enough science. So I'll queue that up. Research completed. The geological surveys. The geosurveys are done. Sorry, I'm just popping up the event window again. So, let's see. Let us get the next level of engine. And still. We'll get the next level engine, and I guess we can start working on a few other things while we wait. Again, we're gonna need at least this. We can probably hold off researching get the ship tractor beam for now, but we do want to get this going. There'll be one scientist for now. We'll pump another 5 into there over time. Ideally, we find a logistics guy. Or a sensor guy. Ground combat. Yeah, thank you, game. Take me while I'm down. Appreciate it. Come on. So, research was completed for wealth generation for our tech. Inactive labs. Coming up now. Hot tip, double clicking is your best friend now in this game. If you double click on the event, it'll take you to the respective window. It is fantastic. And that is my tea finished. Ah, good, horse is done. So the next level engines are the improved. I mean, if we get gas cooled, that I think unlocks ion. Ion's a pretty solid engine just to work around. It's not like we have anything better to research right now. I mean, I guess we could probably start researching more on energy weapon side of things. At this point, my research into carronades, all for naught, but I guess we'll probably just hold off on that. Brain is now weighing options. I know what we can do. We can finish up this jump point theory. Because eventually we're gonna need those. The grav sensors. We're gonna need those. So you're almost done. That'll be good for. Let's increase our engine sizes. Maybe we can make a nice big engine for our commercial vessels. Get more fuel efficiency out. And not this. 0.5%'s not bad. I mean, freight. Let's do it. I guess I'll add that to the queue. We can always just like cancel. Let's see. Yes! Sensor and control. Okay. So we got one of the things that we wanted. Excellent. So the next 5. We do have about 2 research facilities available, so we are going to use our Astaroth here. Astaroth Caribia. Or Carabia, I don't know exactly the pronunciation. I won't bother with improved, but we definitely want to add that one. And we do want to just plow through a lot of the early sensor stuff. On hardening, sensitivity, because you need it for a lot of the early game sensors. And then we're going to want fire control, and then missile tracking. Yeah. Eventually we'll work on this, but now, like, these to me are like the 3 most important technologies to me. Yeah, so see if that strategy pans out. New scientist. Mostly biogenetics and construction production. Scientists, construction production, defensive systems. And we got an inactive lab. Good. But I'm not rolling the scientist that I want. Like, I don't... Ground combat's good. We lost our EW guy? Fuck. No. Getting strange sensor flashbacks here, and we're using you to research. Please don't die. Yeah. Once we get main engineering, let us just new scientist, energy weapons, yeah, and he is actually decent. He's got a 10% bonus on it. Good. We lost a terrible one for a decent one. Finally worked out. Hey, we got a logistics guy, Callistro. I must have missed that. That's fine. Need him too. Something must have finished. Why did we stop production? Infrastructure was completed. What are we looking at? Not bad. We can probably set up another 200 of these. Like, we've got a lot of unemployed. That just means more wealth. I guess we can build more mines? We're gonna run out of corundium before anything else. Yeah. I mean, we can move these to other planets, so building up a stock of them doesn't sound too terrible, so let's create it. Construction rate was researched. Retirement, someone who was unassigned. Jump point theory is done. Now we're moving into that. I'll be pumped up pretty quick. Production scientist. Oh. I've been actually streaming pretty regularly. I'll have you know, random person. Aurora on Twitch. What is this? Well, it's Aurora on Twitch. That is exactly what it is. I mean, Tortuga streamed it on Saturday? Yeah, I think it was Saturday, but that was on YouTube. Like, I'm keeping this off to the side because it flickers while we're researching. Mass drivers done. New scientist, construction, production. I'll probably put this up. Like, I didn't have so many initial issues starting this stream, and I'm a new player, so definitely will take all the criticism. Yeah, that's not doing too bad. Unfortunately, because you can't really like modify the size of the screen, it kind of covers up my I mean, I guess I could just have it over here, but it's awkward. Maximum engine size. I do want to get a tad more on that. Good. I did make all jump points stable. Yeah. I'm also on the Discord as well. Biology and genetics, don't need you. Minimum engine power, that's great. Yeah, Inter Elysium was asking a lot of questions earlier today, so you might actually see one. That also depends largely if he finds it stable enough. And then I can't speak for him, but you know, that's generally what people are looking for in a series. I'm just playing because I'm learning. I don't know this game well enough. So all my mistakes will be on the net. But I also know it probably doesn't make a very thrilling Let's Play when I'm like fumbling around. But it's kind of enjoyable just to like learn and ask questions. Like I have two things off to the side. One is like the Aurora Wiki and the other is the Aurora Discord. And I will bug all the people. Yeah, I need the main engineering and then we could probably just you, and I only need one of you. Oh. New scientist, biology and genetics, not really what I want. This is why I usually have it off to the side. Oh yeah, there's plenty of time. The new, like, the meta hasn't really been discovered yet, so. Because the patches keep coming out. Well, it might be discovered. Maybe I'm just talking shit. But that's what it feels like right now. I had a plan for this game, but the way scientists have been spawning for me, it's really thrown that plan. Just destroyed it completely. Main engineering. Okay, that was the last thing that I really felt I needed. Or was I waiting for the next set of engines? Yeah, I think I finally said screw it. And I was waiting for... Yeah, let's get that lined up. And we will get that on our things. And it's kind of fun, playing... I keep hitting that button. I think 1.72 has dealt with a lot of the issue. There's still a lot of quality of life stuff that Steve is probably going to add in over the next while. What do I want to do while I wait? I mean, there are the fighters that I just want to use as chaff to keep the solar system in line. So I can probably start designing that. Yeah, it's great. It's one of the, like, I did play a bit of the database one before, but I never really delved deep into that. Because, you know, you get invested and then the game slows down to like a grinding halt. That doesn't appeal to me. I do want to add you. Eventually I'm going to want to put gravitational sensors on things. Eventually. Do I want to start working on other things though? I could probably get these later down the line. What do I want to start? I mean, we should probably start pumping out these while we wait. While we have a scientist to actually do that. I feel this would be very useful for point defense. I don't need that right now. I do want to improve my laser technologies and my particle beam strength. I think that's the way I'm gonna go. I belted out this pretty quick because I wanted to make pretty cheap fighters. Actually, I don't even think I have Missile Kinetic Guy yet. Nope, this is the only scientist I'm missing right now. Of course. Yep, that's good. Come on. Logistics, okay. Active research facility on Terra. Keep hitting that, but I meant to hit this. I mean, I guess I have enough set down. That doesn't stick out nearly well enough. That, much better. Yeah, I guess we can just watch the system. Yeah. Work more on you. Every time. Which button are you gonna misclick today? All of them. Excellent, so eventually I will do this one and then I'll design the fighters and the first grab. Be a lot. No, we need the science department. I want that. And that'll be done in 2051, which is before the engine, so it's fine. Once I get going, I usually try move over. Good. Move over to single day ticks. Because there's a lot more going on. Those facilities opened up. And I do just like watching all this orbital stuff. I can't turn those off. It's like do this. That was quick. What do we got? An active lab, yep. Here, how are we doing industry-wise? We're producing about 20 overall. So we're gonna get a bunch. Down the pipe. Infrared. Still no freed up facilities, good. Ah, there we are. Okay. So... Wow, actually I have played... Well, I also slowed down the game quite a bit, so... And I got shitty rules on Scientist. But, let us design... New geological survey. So we can start taking a look at least the inner system planets. Okay. So, whoops. I want a GEV. Yeah, that's about right. Class, the Defiant. Wide view this. Yeah, so. Whoops, like that too many times. So we're gonna want command and control, main engineering, science departments. Put our damage control on here. 698 tons, because this guy is going to be deployed for at least 10 years. Put a bunch. We'll start with 5 engineering spaces just to keep the AFR down. 2% of year, we'll have a failure somewhere. And it gives us a little bit of... What? I'll probably need about 5. For now, we're going to allow prototypes, and we are going to Oh, we can't do it from here? Design attack, yes we can. We are going to prototype an engine. It doesn't need to be particularly strong. So... just needs to move this thing around, but I guess if we wanted to reuse the engine, we want it to at least be 1. It's 500 tons. It's going to be about 10%, because I want to aim for about 5,000 tops. That's already 10% of its weight, and I want redundancy in case one explodes, so it's going to be about 20%. I want 2 of these on this bad boy. Let me out Alistair turbines. Sounds like a pretty solid place. If we're gonna have 2, maybe we can cut it down by that much. That seems excessive. How much am I quibbling over, like, fuel-wise? If I take off 10%. Got it about a quarter of fuel use per hour. So I think I'll do engine power at 90%. That gives us 72. That should be strong enough of... oh, sorry. Just lost control of my chair. That should be enough if I have 2 of these on here. Prototype it. Rush tech, and so on 2. Yeah, that's more than fast enough. It's not really a lot of fuel. Oh my god. Can we get a year? I just want you to go around 2 years about that much fuel. Doesn't sound too bad. Maintenance life is well over what we need. Got a pretty large annual fill rate. But he will have an engineer to help fight that back. His max repair is 75. Or enough MSP on here. We can do about 4 repairs. That seems fine. How many atomic units is that? Almost 10. So... did I do that math right? No. It's close to about 100 round trips. Ballparking. So I think this will do for a geological survey vessel. I really want better fuel storage. So I don't have to click near this. I guess I could have hit this. It's well within our range. Maybe we can just add on more. Does that increase our AFR? Yes, it does. Take the 21. We'll hope that... maybe we'll put some maintenance around here. No, that just increases that even more. To engineers get rid of it? Oh, quite a bit. More than enough maintenance life. Like, that's way too many. But then again, I put 5 of these damn things on here. Maybe 1. Yeah, definitely don't need that many. I mean, 10 years of potential failure. That's just... we'll just let the engineer's natural storage do it then. That's still way too much. I guess we can deploy for 240 then. Comes back. But 4.1k tons. It'll do. I'm gonna lock it. If I fuck up, I fuck up. So, let's see here. We are going to peel off Arm propulsion. Oh man, I wanted to wait for this, so maybe we... Shit. Well, it's fine. This one will use a previous generation engine. Oh, I can't unlock that, can I? Oh, I have become error. Oh, yeah, I done goofed. So I'm gonna turn on Space Master mode and done cheat. I fucked up really bad. So we're just gonna wait for the next level. Dang it. Did I put that down? Yeah, I put that down. Anyhow, that will at least stay there for now. Turn off Space Master. I have become error. Check mode. Can I just obsolete that prototype? Yes, thank you. I wish I could just delete it, but I guess we're obsoleting. Continue. New scientist, sensor and control. Good, we got redundancy now. Inactive lab. Put them here, please. We have some good weapons eventually. Okay, got some sensors, energy weapons. How we looking? We have everything but missile and kinetic, which kind of sucks, because I did want to start that soon. Local size. Was that the end of his queue? No. Beam range and active facility, and I'm gonna start a 5th area. So let's start working on some logistic stuff. I am going to finish up this cryo. Is there anything else that I need? I guess no, we're doing power propulsion. We are doing this. We could put the next 5 into more CP, but we're gonna get some more logistics. I'm trying to get out of the system as quickly as possible. And the larger baseline that we have, the better off. I do need that, but not ideally in that order. The queue, let's get more options here with fuel storage. We'll put that at the end. This will be useful. This, the refueling hub. Let's just get it just in case. We don't need to use it right away. Don't need to worry about the module yet. We could start building the sector command. And we'll just pump these out really quick. And I guess we'll just get these, yeah. No harm, no foul. We'll get the salvage in case we want to do that. Again, we don't need to, but we have the option now. Finished. Building rate, good. Man, 27 years goes by really quick. Also, I don't have a colony yet. Really weird to me. Ah! Good. The engines are done. Those projects are finished. So I'm gonna hold off on engine tech for now. Do we have a missile guy that I maybe missed? Yes, we do! Okay, we're gonna start working on some missile tech. So many options. Let's just get everything opened up. I need a bunch of these things. Gauss for good point defense eventually. And mostly just want to open it up, and then we'll start specializing in certain parts of missile research technology. We can probably hold off on ordnance production right now, but we'll pick it up eventually. My favorite words right now. Okay, now we'll design those engines. God damn. Actually, we'll be designing a bunch of ships shortly. Okay, so we need to make sure, yep, armor's all good. So design tech. New engine, so we got the new ones now. We want the, I think I did a 10% reduction. Yeah, I did. Here. Name. Dominus Lord Aram. Words, Aeromarine. I guess we could just keep it at 100. Yeah, I guess it'll be fine for now. So we're going to prototype this. We can just put 2 of these on. That. So that opens up the prototyping. Just 2. So consume some more. That's because that was at 10%. Slightly more than our deployment time. This is fine. This thing literally exists just to explore around. It's about 4,100 tons. Annual failure rate of 14. What is IFR? Glossary. Incremental failure rate. All right. Every year it has a chance of that. And then over time it has a chance of this. All right. Well, we can at least handle that at least 10 times. Yeah, now I will lock and hope for the best. And research the prototype. Please. Yeah, RP. Okay, now I need a fighter. F. Fighter base. You can do that. Probably not. So a fighter, new ship class. That was not what I wanted. G. V. Yeah. That's a really long name for a fighter, but cool. We'll stick with it. All right. So I need a Carinate. This design production, combat, and planetary interaction. We probably need at least a fuel for the fighter. Ship has beam weapons, but no beam fire control. As long as it provides PPV, this won't stop it, right? Oh, I need reactors. It's fine. We'll prototype both those. Dear God! I don't really have a whole lot of space, but this thing just needs to exist. So I only have 60 tons. A 10-ton engine. And a very small reactor that has to power, what, 6-1? Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. Design tech. Engine. So I need a small as heck engine. That is ideally 10 tons. 5 tons. 5 tons works. Doesn't need to fly, it needs to exist. Yeah. Name, prototype it. Refresh tech. 2 on here just in case. I can always remove it. What else do I need? Deployment time really needs to be a month for a fighter. This just needs to exist on planet. I can save 50 tons if I just get rid of this stupid thing. Okay. We're going to design another tech. We need a power generator. Power plants. Okay. This... I need power. How much room do I have? I got about tradition tons right now. Not enough. I need at least a 6, I feel. Okay. That's not bad. Let's do 7 for good. 0.5 is 75 tons. Yeah, and we don't really need the beam weapon control. So this should be fine, in theory, if I'm understanding this correctly. Well, it doesn't have a company name, that's fine. So refresh. Power plant. Right, now, does that allow me to actually lock it in? So we need to research so far 2 engines. And a power plant. So, lock? Yeah, it does allow us to lock it. Excellent. So, who are we going to take this off? It's going to be temporary, so let's just take it off this. And it's all going to be in power right here. So this is the bigger one? Yeah. We're going to get high force. He's just going to pump these out quick. I need to research the actual... I need to get the other prototypes actually in queue, so hold on while I fix my issue right now. Yeah, that's fine. Prototypes. Prototype, and then I need the power plant. Research that prototype. Then I go over here. Our matching scientists only. No, I don't need that. Already got it going. Add to queue and add to queue. God, I do like prototyping. Okay, go. What finished? Beam fire control range. Excellent. Let's keep on rolling. Oops, sorry. Good. The nuclear pulse engine for the Defiant is done, so we need to get those guys being produced. We're gonna use the 4X heavy industry. Retool for the Defiant. And then I want to do a quick organization. Shipyard. Rename, just so it comes up at the top of the list. Solterra. Shipyard. And that'll go for work for now. I'll organize all that later. See, now it's at the top of my list, so I no longer have to scroll around every damn time. So that is now being produced. How long is that going to take? About a year? Close to a year. 11 months. Finished. Okay, so we've got one more tech that we need to do. And then we can produce those fighters that exist to keep the solar system in line. Yes, that's all that we should have needed. So industry? Where would that be? In fighter? Yeah, we can produce this now. So if I just want to produce 25 of these guys. We'll put them into the Solterra shipyard for now. Not sure how this is gonna work, but let's do that. So these will all be done in 3 years. So maybe we'll need to build more fighter production facilities. Active lab, 4 of them, right? They all go back here. Scientist logistics. Command and assignment. So we got our first fighter. Eventually I'll probably just make a fighter command, or I don't know. I mean, we should design a commercial engine for our... Actually, we need to do that now if we wanted to immediately take advantage of our geo surveys. Yeah. We're going to need them anyway. So, we want a freighter. Right, I need to open up this. Freighter. New. Okay, we don't care about carronades. We need a shuttle bay. Care about command and control. We don't have a commercial. We'll need to design an engine. Going to be a commercial vessel. Don't care. Probably need about 5 of these. Put them on for now. And we are going to need at least 1 standard cargo bay. Old. Sorry, 27,000. Yeah, so we turn on prototypes. We will design tech. It will be an engine. Let's make it a big motherfucker. 2,000 tons. Yeah, that's well within our budget. And we need to bring down the engine power. We can probably bring it to 40 pretty successfully. Consumes very little fuel. Reasonably power 50. Literally half the fuel if we do that though. Oh no. It's more than actually half. We're only a drop of 40 engine power. We'll do this for now. Future generations can have weaker ones. Or we can at least see where this leads us. We don't have to research this one. No, not create. Son, fuck. Delete it. Prototype? And refresh, please. And zoom marine. That seems kind of slow. This is at 50%, isn't it? Maybe we'll build 2. Put 2 engines on here? Doesn't need all that fuel. It's mostly because the cargo hold just weighs a huge number. To build 2 engines? We must build 2. Maybe we should do less amount of power? Prototype it. Fresh. Turn off that one. Alright. I could live with that. 31,000. It's got about 3 years worth of power. $46 billion's not bad. Definitely, since it's going to be a short hop cargo vessel. I don't think deployment really matters on this guy, but let's do for at least 10 years. Yeah, I think I will live with that. Lock that design. And I wish I could just delete from here. But we're going to research this engine prototype. And it's the 120 that we don't need. It's the 200 we don't need. We need you, and we're back here. So we're going to copy this guy. And we're going to look for a colony ship. I'm going to select a name. Class theme, Warhammer 4K. Fortitude sounds pretty good for a colonial vessel. And we're going to get rid of... Oh man, I have 2 on here? 2 it is! It's not really the heaviest part of this ship. So I need cryogenic transports. And we're going to try to get this up to about... There we go. What about 10 on here? Goes a bit slower, but... This will be our colonial vessel. We'll take colonists to where they need to go. Fuck. Done. And now, shipyards. You are going to deal with the Defiant. After we research the engines, yeah. Gotta do that first. And we'll take it out of construction, because we will always come back to researching this. Horse. Great project. So how long is this going to take you, Horse? April 16th? Yeah, okay. So just let you have all those scientists for now. Something finished? What finished? Construction. Am I gonna get paused for every fighter that we make? Oh, that sounds terrible. Okay, that said, background color. I do like orange and red to signify ship construction being done. Oh, that's... Sounds bad. Oh, okay. So, did we finish those engines? Oh, particle beam strength? Is that what we finished? Yeah, energy weapons, we're done. Give me a second. Got a little text to do. Some things are just important. Getting close to a quick break. Oh no, it's not a text. Missed that though on my last little break. Well, if you're still around, Mark, strategy wise, like, am I doing this right? I do not know. I'm not also sure if I'm going to put this up on YouTube. Okay, let's work a bit more on energy weapon size. EW. Yeah, we'll get you and the visible light laser. This. This. That seems fine. Yeah, my bigger concern is it looks like it's gonna... oh, maybe not. This was all done on the same day. So the research paused us, so that was it. Oh, like... I haven't really delved into this game deeply, so I don't know if I'm, like, doing reasonable optimal plays, but I guess if I'm just learning, I can make all the mistakes. And then there's just a part of this game that's just fun to me. The Exorcist Fortitude? Sounds about right. I don't have any other commercial vessels, so... Let's see. I'm probably going to be building a lot of cargo vessels. So I'm probably going to want at least one of these commercial things to have another slipway. I'm going to start working on that. In the meantime, start building the Exorcist and the Fortitude. We'll go from there. Or an active research facilities. Ah, right. For that engine that I just did. So we have a geological survey vessel on its way. We are also building the cargo and the colonel. Oh, no, I appreciate that. Shame about the cutting out. I'm not entirely sure if it's on my end. My stats say I'm doing fine, but... Let's see. I'll just hop on Twitch, my dashboard. Avoid Twitch yelling at me with all these people playing Fortnite. Let's see. Oh, it tells me somewhere. Oh, the Twitch inspector says excellent, so... Woot. Seems to be fine, so... Guess it's quarantine internet. Got an inactive lab, and you need to be added over here. Now, I'm going to stretch, and I am more than willing to take questions in the meantime. Likewise for... Yeah, I hear you. Get water, take a quick break. I think this will be my final hour. What time is it? Yeah, 10:50, quarter after 10. For those on YouTube, I probably should have prefaced this before I went to the break. For those on YouTube, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to put this on YouTube. Feel free to skip. Like, go right ahead. I will not feel bad. It'll probably be a minute or so. Just kind of use the image at the bottom. Maybe I should add Twitch chat onto this break screen too. That'll be good. Go back to it. A quick little reasonable stretch. Other streamers I definitely recommend, or at least ones that I've been picking up tips from along the way. Definitely Cerberian. He's got some tips and tricks in there that I wholeheartedly support. Tortuga is usually really good at these kind of games. I always find his breakdown pretty solid. Yeah, so we'll check out his Rule of the Waves series if you want to. And no, I'm not asked to do these things. I just really like those channels. History channel wise, I definitely recommend Time Ghost, with Indy Nidell and his crew. Yeah, you are going to bug me every time, aren't you? Oh, no. Yeah. This is just a fighter, right? Oh. It's kind of aggravating. These are considered fighters, right? Yeah. I'm building it through the fighter menu. Feels weird. Anyhow, the 25 fighters that I'm producing will easily cover the PPV needed in the system. Okay, construction factories are complete. We got about 25% free. Do I want to start working on another 200 or something? Because we've got a lot of people who aren't working. I mean, we are losing well, so maybe we do some more financial sector? I mean, I guess I can. Because they both produce tax and money. Yeah, it is pausing every time. It's somewhat aggravating. I don't really care. I wish Fighter was a separate pop-up and it didn't stop until the queue was done, similar to like this. That would be much better. Yeah. Yeah, you can, and it's like cute, like it's popping up the same way as if it were. But it's just, I don't know. I think that's not ideal. And two, this is much better because I can set up a queue of 25 compared to the shipyard where I have to keep going back and hit create. So yeah, it'd be a hell of a lot more micro. So as you said, I don't know why you would want to. Unless, you know, that's just how you could get your jollies. So, you know, you do you. Random person who does that, you do you. Yep, good. We could probably go down to 1 day ticks now. Given how often we were just getting those texts done. Yeah, every time. No, that just... that kind of sucks. Don't care. Just tell me when the queue's done. Oof. God awful. There's no separate section for just fighters, eh? Huh. I guess I would have wanted under, like, naval? Yeah, probably. Admin, fighter command, I don't know. Oh, 1.73, that's already out. Ah! I literally just got this not too long ago. Let's see. Oh, motherfucker. Ha! It is out. I guess this will be tomorrow's stream. I think this is pretty stable. This patch only fixes the unrest bug. What is the unrest bug? Was it, will probably be fine. But I'll patch that in before tomorrow's stream. Thank you, Winning Prism 817. Ah, glorious. Okay. Oh, the freighter's done. Okay. Well, great admin will be under logistics, and it's going to be called the Merchant Marine. Do I want to separate it further? No, I probably don't need to right now. Thank you for the follow. What do I want to do? I'll put cargo fleet down here for now. Thank you. 11-1 cargo. Freighter. What? Group convoy? Freighter convoy? Freighter convoy it is. Eventually I'll have a bunch of these suckers. So I'll put you there. All these fighters just stop. How many do we got right now? 8. I'm going to attach you for now. I'm going to rename this. Also, thank you for the follow, Mark. FF7. Is that a reference to Final Fantasy 7? Earth Intimidation. Well, Soul Intimidation Force. That's really what it is. It exists solely to keep everyone in line. Oh, no worries. I do have an affiliate status, but the thing is I'm trying to play games only when I stream. One, less gaming, so I do more other things, hopefully more productive things, or I read more, one of the things. So I've got 8 of these. And I will create one more. Do I just... Yeah, I'll put it under general. Create admin. It's going to be in reserves. Yeah, reserves and shipyards. I wouldn't want under a training command. Start fleshing this out. Yeah, I'm gonna need all you open. I'll get rid of the battle fleet. I'm not gonna care about that for a long time. Colony, you can go into the Merchant Marine. I'll probably separate that soon. Survey. I'll eventually go into survey command, but I'll keep it for now. We are slowly fleshing this out. Okay, so what do we got? Alright, I need to at least get you to click on one. Naval admin commands. So for the Imperial Man, we have a Vice Admiral and 2. Yeah, I'm like I think it fixed the boy issue. Not familiar enough with that system to play around with that yet. That might be a future experiment. Well, I'll probably do sensor boys, but I won't likely use geo survey ones because I'm just not familiar enough. So minimum rank, Rear Admiral, and what do we got? So fighter operations. I kind of want someone who's good at surveying for at least the first bit. We can always replace them later. 10 production. Literally, this is our only survey guy. Thankfully, he's a Rear Admiral. So I'm gonna put him in charge of the Navy. Reserve command, don't care. Fighter command, don't care. Merchant Marine, I do care. Logistics. I need at least captain rank. It will change, actually. As soon as... Oh, probably... Let's look at least... Lord Captains? No, Commodores. So what we got? Our best one is a Rear Admiral, which sucks, cause... Oh, no. You can at least do same rank, right? And that doesn't disrupt the bonus chain going down the line. Oh, this guy's got a health problem, so maybe not him. Not the Vice Admiral, that will. We don't have many options. So Saltal will be in charge of the Merchant Marine. Good. He'll be in charge of that. We're still waiting on, actually. Anyhow, you keep producing the Exorcists, which are our freighters. Something finished, and it's probably a fighter. Oh, it's the Defiant. I think that was my colonial ship. Now maybe we'll just leave it. No, that is our survey. Alrighty then. Survey, create admin. Survey command. And you can survey fleet can go into the survey command. And I want to see these relatively well for Dash. Survey group. Really, they're just going to do geo surveys for now. But do movement orders. I want to specifically target a few things before I let you do what you want. Motherfucker! I forgot the geo survey sensor. No way. Okay, I'm gonna cheat. I fucked up. Real bad. Well, can I just refit it? See if I can refit. Ah. That's what happens when you don't double check. Dang. Yeah. Copy design. This on, and we're just gonna rename it to the refit of, what year is it? 2053. Have they fixed the to go every day? I'm not entirely sure. Truth be told. Oh, that just sucked. Okay. Well, hopefully it's not too much of a change and we can refit. I think we have to retool to the Defiant refit to 2053. And I'm basically getting this from, if you played Rule of the Waves, when you do refit, they basically just add the R in the year. So hopefully that's a quick task. Oh no, I'm asking it to build something because I'm a goof. Let's not do this. So delete task, yes. Haven't really started yet, so retool, set. You'll be done this year on the 24th. Thank God. I are good at this game, not at all. Yeah, it should be close enough. I'm just adding a sensor package. Crossing my fingers here, that's what I need. Did I make it before retooling? Well, I guess I retooled first. Like, I thought you had to retool it before you could refit. Am I wrong? Refit? Refit from the... Defiant. So I think it's close enough. Is this 2? Okay, so I'm assuming because it's in the menu, it's close enough for a refit. But I think because this is set for the Defiant, we need to set it to the Defiant, the refit value of 2053. I'm assuming, and thankfully it's quick enough. Tell me that's the refit. Oh, it's the refit, thank God. Ah. Yeah, so we're gonna refit from the Defiant. We're just gonna do the Defiant 1. So we're gonna create that task. So that's gonna take a slipway. Good. It wasn't too big of a mistake, so I'm gonna keep it. It's only 2 months, that's fine. I think, I hope. There are no other NPRs in this right now, because this is, again, more of a learning game for me, and I'm just trying to apply what I've learned from Cerberian, but I couldn't apply it immediately, because I wasn't getting the scientist that I needed. Yeah, it is going to stop every time a fighter completes. That's kind of annoying. I know I've said that many times, and I apologize. That's usually the end of... So yeah, we got the construction production done. We're gonna... I think we'll get a few of this easy stuff because the civilians will eventually need this. How are we looking otherwise? Yeah. Well, great. Wealth. Production. Leader. Production. So the reason why I'm not doing jump point stabilization is I chose the game rule that has all warp points stable. Oh, just a heads up. I won't be researching those texts at all. Second exorcist is done, and I believe that, yeah, that was my freighter, so just keep pumping these guys out. I want at least 10. That will allow us to move 1 cargo shuttle on 1 move. Her maintenance class was reduced by 0.2 years, that's fine, it's a 24-year clock. Excellent. I want 1 more. We could probably refit with a grav sensor later. So this is fine. Gonna be an awkward ship name, but it's alright. What's your ship class called? Well, it's the Defiant version 2053. Wasn't it designed in like 2050? Yeah, you know, the designer missed the sensor. So we're gonna obsolete the old class. I am probably staring right at it. Did you delete the class? Yeah, I guess so. And it would give an error if something was still connected to it. Ugh. Yep, those fighters, every time. Production of mine has been done. We still have the research facilities underway. Got some financial centers. We're not doing too bad wealth-wise. But we should probably build another 5 maintenance facilities. Eventually, we're going to want that maintenance capacity. Yeah, I guess I'll build 5. Or we can build ground force construction complexes. Get that up to 5. I like 5. It's a round number. So. What do I want? Could just build more construction factories. We have plenty of people without jobs. Yeah, I'll do that because we can always do other things later. We do have the neutronium and the geranium for now, so. Yeah, we were talking about that a bit earlier. Because I have, like, one, they're cheap. Like, they literally exist to intimidate the rest of the solar system into not rebelling. Because they provide that sweet, sweet... Yeah, you can only... Is there a way to just detach all fighters? No, I guess I have to do this manually. I'm control clicking, so... The Exorcist was a freighter, so that goes into the freighter convoy. I have 2 of you now, so... Oh, but we don't have anything surveyed yet. Because I'm an idiot. I've refitted the survey group. I have not given it any orders, so supply... Some 20... Only one of these works, if I recall. Unless it was fixed. I think it was only resupply colony that works. God, I can't remember. Is it enough fuel? 40%. Let's try that. No, we're gonna have to make I know this command works. We're gonna need to make a tug if one of those fails. So survey. Actually, again. Moons, I wanna know about Mercury, I wanna know about Venus, Mars. Actually, get Luna on the way. And then Mars, and Phobos and Deimos. And then standing orders, you can do whatever the heck you want. So, survey planet or moon. Then survey nearest asteroid. Yeah, that should do. So I've cut everything in half. What have we gotten so far? Oh, Mercury had some minerals. It's the range of my surveyors. Reasonable, if I recall. 83 billion. Not that good. But it'll do. It's on Venus right now. Oh, what finished? Right. Inactive lab. We'll put you on that. All those things have finished up. So just so you're aware, like, I've done a few easy things. 90, 50, 50, 50. Because I wanted it to be a little bit easier on myself, I increased my racial research rate to 2. So... Okay, so we're done all the inner solar, all of the inner planets. Why does Mars have a 1 beside it? Does it have a ruiner on it? Yeah, it's got a survey site. Very terrible chance. Really? Okay, Venus, Bornite, lots of Sorium. Terribly inaccessible. Okay. Like we're going to Mercury. research. All the building material. Yeah, what's the size of the solar system? That's the thing. This has a minimal chance. I do want to build a colony here. Same with the moon. Mostly to jumpstart the civilian economy. Not sure about Mars yet. I probably will because it's about 3.4 billion. Reasonably accessible. It's minimal. It's a very low chance. But, you know, you could get lucky. And Mars is a reasonable place to develop. We're going to create those colonies for now. I'll get these later. Mostly because this is nothing to sneeze at. 11 million uranium. 90% accessibility. And the mercasium is at 80%. Oh, there's a good amount in them hills. So I'll probably want to colonize this. Do I though? Not a whole lot of population. I'd rather get Venus as a colony and slowly develop it, maybe? Boronide and Sorium. Probably just put automated mines on Mercury. The issue is no corundium, which is what we need for automated mines. We need corundium. Okay, well, let's at least develop the moon. Should have the infrastructure built on Earth. Get it started. Okay. Oh crap, did I? Yeah, I think I have Minerva. Here we go. What is Minerva in my game? My previous stream, Minerva was a terrestrial planet. What is it this time? Oh, it's a gas giant. Darn. I will have to manually search this. This is outside the range. See you later, Mark. Come back in time, I will say hi again. And thank you for the follow. What is in that shipyard? That is not the right button. Right, more of my fighters. Almost done. Is that a Commodore? Please tell me it's just commanders and I'm just going crazy. Yeah, the commanders. Whew. Wow, you are the most highest ranking fighter pilot ever. Okay, what was I gonna do? Right, just let things run, I believe. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Stop. Well, good. Cargo hold, done. Enhanced radiation warhead. Didn't need to do that. Done goofed. Guess I was a bit much in a rush. Okay, I want more exorcists. Guards. Great. Please, keep those coming. You, standing orders. I want you. No, you're fine. I mean, you're fine for now. Once I load installation structure, and then go here, unload all, and go back to Terra, refuel, and then cycle, and go. Completed. Oh, right. I did not hit auto tick. Got 90 on here already. Once we get a bit more, we will put on a few colonists. Promotions. Now, if you guys find this like event screen taking away to be annoying, also we only need one. Construction, yeah, the other fighter. I can always move that off screen. Good. So we have another. We have an odd number. Oh no, because we have more. I'm gonna put this into here. Because I probably overvalue construction production, but it's all right. Really? Ah, nice. And go. Shipyard modify, another slipway was added. Just to keep things even, I'll just wait until the current one is done. Durandon electric boat. Yeah, Minerva, Planet X sounded interesting, so I've always like ticked that off. Because it's like, what's in the box? You don't know what you're gonna get. And this time I didn't get a... Another fortitude was made. I think we're fine with 2. We just needed to jump start it, right? Oh wait, we don't even have... Okay, I want another one. One more. We can scrap it later. I don't know if I'll ever need more colonial ships, because once the civilian economy gets going, I keep clicking the wrong place. I find, or at least in my experience, as limited as it is, like, you don't need the... So, I wonder what other people's experience with that has been. Now that we have the colony ship, we should have enough room on Luna. 750. I'm going to let that get up to at least 1,000, and then I'm going to cycle into Mars. Now we can get a colony going. So... rename 12-1. Oop. Boy. Same idea. Movement. Load. Unload. Fuel cycle. Scientist, ground combat, separate, other fighter. And Luna has 0.1. Good, we can get a, we'll try to go for at least 3 million, and then we'll let the colonial economy deal with it. Or sensors. Okay, good. Yeah, I'm thinking, based on what I've read off of the Discord, like I'm gonna want, like I'll probably want my own like freighters. I'm gonna want my own supply ships. Does the thorium fuel, the harvesting, does that fuel, like, do we get that fuel? Do we buy the fuel from them? And like we get it? Because that'd be great. Otherwise, I don't mind setting up my own thorium harvesting operation. Be an interesting thing to learn. Good. Also good. Almost done. Gotta be at like 1,000 now for Luna. Yeah. Yeah, I was expecting that weird number stuff to happen. So we're good here. Let us go to the guys. Freighter command here. Movement orders. Oh well. Move all. What do we got? Transported items? Okay, we do have current. We're just gonna load all installations. Refuel, and then load more. Oh, yeah. And just let the civilian, like the shipping, civilian shipping deal with the rest. That's what I think they can do reasonably well. It's like a moose, good. Now he's gonna hop back and forth between Mars and the moon, and we'll create... We're basically gonna create work. Civilian botanist marine should start like its own projects. They should start thinking about building their own ships. And eventually it's gonna complain when it runs out of infrastructure. I wish. That'd be great. Even if it's like at a premium, I would love to be able to buy fuel from the civilian economy, much like you can from their mining, right? Stare long enough at it. Ding, ding, ding. Well, at least we're doing this at one of the closer points between Earth and Mars. It's gonna... The gap is growing, of course, but... Defiant. Okay, that's one of my surveys. I will get the right spot. Rename. I just want to copy this. Okay, good. This freighter was done. I'm going to detach you. Detach you. And I'm going... We still have a... Okay. I forgot to set that up. That is a good job, me. Well done. Fuel... You said 20. Well, let's be safe. Do 30. And I always do supply 20, even though it's probably fine. Refuel, and then supply, resupply colony, and same thing. So nearest asteroid. After that, we need to put a commander in charge. Ding ding. Warships. Survey command. So I'm gonna look for someone with survey. Best bet is a Commodore, and this is looking for a Commodore. Commodore is probably should be fine. And with the 30% bonus, that's fantastic. How we doing? The other ones, not too concerned about. As long as we keep these employed, we'll get their bonus. Mars, how we looking? Terra. Much more infrastructure do we have here? 440. I'm surprised the civilian hasn't started. Usually do. Speaking of, how are we doing with minerals? Okay, EO, IO. Yeah. Titanium and corbamite. I think I was looking for... No, I'm looking for corundium. And I'm not doing good there. Ah! Oh. I was like, yeah! And it's only like 3,000. I saw this first. Great accessibility. Very little. Well, civilian economy will probably pick that up. Speaking of, I need mass drivers, I believe, on Earth. I built 5 of those, right? Yeah, good. Luna and Mars don't have minerals. Mars might. I need a ground survey team. One of the things I want to work on soon. Speaking of construction industry, how are we looking? We're not using 25% of our production, so we'll just move it here. Oh, it's a Gallicite, Furnace, Desdemona. Oh, these are unsurveyed. Right. Are we looking for Luna? 3 million we wanted to stop. Come on, civilian economy. Start. Gauss rate of fire. Sorium harvester. Yeah. Active. I'm gonna put them here. How many do we have? Research labs do we have coming in? Maybe I'll get another 10 rolling. I think that'll be fine. Check Saturn. Saturn was probably. Oh no. Okay, when that happens. Saturn. Just a bunch of sorium. When the gas giants have minerals, it's usually sorium. Wow, really? Jupiter. Motherfucking Jupiter. Doesn't have sorium. Wow. What a bad roll. Oh, I felt that in my soul. Yeah, just another fighter. Oh, good. Fighters are all done now. That was more painful than it should have been. Speaking of, what kind of good. It is providing the protection I needed to. The 25 fighters, they all had like 4 each. So it's a cheap price to pay. I didn't have to. Right? Jupiter. Ah, there we go. Civilian construction. They built a colony ship. Good. Maybe you can take some colonists to Mars. So, speaking of, they'll probably be doing the shorter trip between Earth and the moon. Also, you need to fleets. Going up with the freighter convoy fleet. And this is all done, so just go in here and stop blocking this up. And you can't multi-select. And I kind of don't want to keep creating a new fleet every time. Because in theory, you can multi-select fleets? No. Gift? No. How? Am I hitting the wrong control? Nope. Confused. In theory, I think you were supposed to be able to. I'm going crazy. Remove last 2. It's on its way to load colonist. Unknown colonist. Go back to Earth. Fuel. And keep cycling. Good. Keep at it. Let's get that colony on Mars rolling. Good job. So now we got 2 colonies going. We're about 30 years into the game. A bit quicker than last time. Again, really bad roll on scientist. I guess I should have forced out sensors quicker. Well. Shit happens. You guys don't have minerals, right? Yeah. That was the sucky part. So how much can Mars support right now? 0.2? About 3 million. Alright. So what I wanted to click. I want to click this. The I need corundium for mines. It's very little. Fuck. Water with all these small ass deposits. Hide moons. Asteroids with minerals. Are we looking? I guess we haven't surveyed any yet. Huh. Wow. Okay. Next question. I did survey. Did get grav sensor, right? Does not look like I have it. Is it? Where is it on this queue? Survey. Okay. Up. All the way. You're the next thing. Sounds like we're gonna need to get out of the system. I can't find any goddamn corundium. What are my stockpiles looking like? I think we have all the resources but corundium found within the solar system. I only got about 12 years left. 32,000. And I only have 23 in the bank. Oh boy. Okay, all that infrastructure is done. So, your movement orders. Remove all, go back to Earth. Refuel from colony? Yeah, that'll just get you to sit in the orbit. I do want more freighters, because it sounds like I'm going to need a lot of these bastards. Yeah, it is, and I need to research that as soon as I can. So, yeah, know what? I'm just going to pull you off that for now. We're going to go to defensive system, matching, not defensive system, ground combat. And geo survey? Yeah. Lucian Cyrus. You'll be done in 2060. Whatever, you're gonna get the next 5 research facilities. What finished? Yeah, you finished, good. Came home, well done. What finished then? Someone must have died. Geo, no! Ha! Oh, God. This happened actually earlier in the stream where my only sensor scientist, when I needed him to research Geological Survey decided to kick the bucket. Thankfully, this time around, we are doing much better in that regard. But it was incredibly frustrating at the time. Lucas Eisenstein. Let's try this again. Actually... No, that's good. So that means we're working on that grav sensor. Phase sensor, right? Yeah, good. Okay. Is there any way that I can see the designs of commercial ships? So civilian. There is. The Varnus. It has a shuttle bay, so it just doesn't have anything that it needs to do right now. Alright. You could probably artificially create demand, the same way Suburdian did in his stream. So the question is, do I want to colonize Mercury? I probably do. There's a fair amount of resource here, a lot of duranium. I can move the mines here. Set them as story characters? Does that mean they won't die? Or they're unlikely to die? What else have we gotten here? There's a lot of titanium. Eventually I'm going to need to send the guy out there to look at these places. Huh. Alright. Now the question is, do I want to, like, colonize Venus? That might be something. Make 10 terraforming things and just send them here. Slowly bring this down. Because that's 10 billion population and... Okay, maybe not the greatest amount of resources, but it's got a bunch of sorium that I would love to have. Mercury for sure, so we're gonna create a colony here. We'll revisit Venus. I have some terraforming things made. Terraforming installations. Yeah. Luna. Gonna have to keep an eye on Luna, make sure it doesn't go too far down. But if we move about 200 to Mercury, that'll be fine. So this... Am I making any more exorcists? I hope I am. I am not fully, but I'll do it after... Ah, screw it. Great task, we'll just keep that running at all times. So we're getting pretty close to the 3-hour mark, and we'll probably be calling the stream to a close. Heading orders, movement orders, cycle moves. We're gonna artificially create demand, ideally, cause... And I'll explain it the same way Suburdian did, because I thought it was an excellent point. And then unload all installations. Refuel from colony. Hell with it. Make sure it's always well fueled. Actually, I turned off the fuel a while ago, but we'll turn it back on. We probably have plenty of sorium stored up. Yep. So, or at least this is how because our freighter, the civilian freighters are doing jack, and they only do stuff based on demand. So, what I want to go over is basically the annual surplus on, well, Earth is 3,200 infrastructure, so I don't really need to make any more of my own after we got it going. And there's this much available for export, so what we're going to do is we're going to move the stuff on here, and we're going to move it to Mercury. Once it gets to a certain point, I imagine the freighters are going to pick up, you know, the demand within the civilian economy and start moving it back and forth. It's giving them more wealth, and greater ability to build. Basically, just give them more current wealth, and they'll just move all the things for us. So that's what we're gonna do. Thankfully, Mercury is still reasonably close. So, hopefully that works. Good. I am seeing load infrastructure, I think. Yeah, it looks like the civilian freighters are actually doing stuff now. So, we look now, making a bunch more money, and they are moving the infrastructure like we would like them to. So, as far as I'm aware, they do not eat our fuel. And then eventually the civilians will just bring colonists here by their own volition. I've seen that happen enough. If you build it, they will come. What is their thing? It does have a shuttle bay, so we don't have to provide that for them. Let's see here. Well, doing well. Also, I am doing a dumb goof move. Before I round out the evening, let us put people in charge of these planets. I'm gonna want, well, at least mining for Mercury. And then wealth creation, followed by, that's a population growth. And production. So we want this one miner guy who is a rank 5, which, you know, is rather excessive for the position we're gonna do, but we're gonna put him on Mercury. And then I guess we'll just swap out. We'll focus on wealth creation, and then we'll go for mining. So there's 25 guys, rank 1, so hopefully he gains enough experience over time that he can stay the governor of Mars. Acularius can work on Luna. Are we doing wealth-wise? More? We're doing fine. In fact, we can build more science. More science! Yes, it looks like... So as you see, you'll see a bunch of these freighters are starting to move about now. And they're moving the infrastructure. It's really a neat little trick. Because if you ask them to move the infrastructure, you have to pay them to do it. But if you move it manually, you're going to have to pay fuel. So I guess the trade-off is... I guess we could have sent a command. That would have worked better, I suppose. So I would rather spend wealth than fuel. Because wealth just generates based on people employed. So I'm not entirely sure that was a good idea. But you can't command them to pick it up. So what we're doing is we're just pulling the infrastructure out of the civilian economy. So, should be fine. Let's see here. One more inactive. Put it on the geosurvey equipment. Now, do I want anything else here? Ground combat. Probably want at least construction equipment. And xenoarchaeology. And these troop bays. Pick these up. Anything else? This is for fighter superiority on the ground. This will probably be quick and easy to pick up, so we'll do that. Geosurvey team, I don't think I'm going to have to worry too much. We're just looking for things. It doesn't need protection, I hope. Good. And go. New scientist, defensive system, ship construction, another exorcist. And those colonists have arrived on Mercury, and we didn't send any there, so they're doing their job. Anyhow, I am gonna get this stream to come to a close, and I thank you all for joining me. This will be on YouTube within a day or so. It'll be up. If you want to catch the entire stream, including my settings. Now, to close, my settings are basically this. And these guys over here, no known stars, because that should be fixed now, in theory. Now, what I did to compensate, because I am a beginner, is I did increase one thing in racial traits. Was this the 2? So basically just circumventing this half research rate right here. This is assuming that on when we do find an NPR, when it's created, yeah, I will save. I save basically on every hour and make sure. And I believe their tech research on generation is based off the amount of time that's passed, and that's probably based on like the research rate. Don't quote me, but it sounds reasonable to me. And I hope I'll see you all next time. Until then, have a blast, stay healthy, and don't go crazy.